Libra, hello. I'm going to do a general love reading today for Libra. I'm using the Llewellyn deck, and I'm going to start with the Celtic cross layout. Okay, now I like to use the Celtic cross layout because I think it's very conducive for love readings, as is the Llewellyn deck itself. And it's got like past, present, and future, which is nice, and a subconscious and near future. So we'll go into that in more detail as I do the reading with you. Also, just to let you know that this, the cards like the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, they're non-gender. It's just a energy that we all have in terms of the divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And I don't read reversals too, just to let you know, because I feel like the messages I get and the context coming through kind of tell me the whole story. And then I can share that with you. All right, let's get going here. So what I see from the universe coming in is that you are on your way looking for a new place to take your skills, your growth, your development with you. Okay, so let's see where that goes to. And in your recent past, we've got the Emperor, and I think this is your card. Now, once again, it's, not a male or a female. It's an energy, and the Emperor energy is one of a sense of accomplishment, a sense of responsibility, and coming to a place of feeling like I was going to say a grown-up, but that might not be the right word. But, a person that is ready to take on the responsibilities of looking after other people, sharing with other people, looking after themselves, and yet, as you'll notice, the Emperor in this position may also be looking for the Empress to share it with. Okay, and I can't believe this. On you right now, we've got the Empress. I didn't even notice that. So that's quite fascinating, because I just finished saying that, and I didn't even see the Empress on top of you right now. So the Empress energy is already there in your life. Whether he or she is manifest yet, we'll see with the reading, but the energy of the Empress is definitely on you now. Underneath it, we've got the Five of Swords. So I think it's merely a case of you not resisting, not using your well-developed intellectual ability to, cut through it and, nullify it. Say, no, it's not right. That's not the one. That's, kind of thing. And that shows too as the energy that's above you, because you've got the Two of Swords. So you have a very strong critical mind. And that serves the Emperor well, to have that critical mind. But also the Emperor is, like I said, developed a sense of beyond the mind into like a heart spiritual position, where they're able to feel like they're the overseers of themselves and others, and taking the responsibility for that. So with the Two of Swords above there, once again, this is an energy, and it's still that critical, cryptic mind coming in, going, I don't see this. I don't get this. I have to make a choice here. I have to make a decision here. But you notice there's two swords here. So do you have to make a decision? Do you have to make a choice? We'll take a look at that. Maybe it's merely a choice to put down the sword and, not try to look at it through those eyes. The Seven of Swords, which is at your base, you have been involved in kind of like a bit of a war zone. And this is at the base of the reading, but I do see you taking from it the ideas and the mental capacity with you on this new, like I said, with your guide card, with you to act as tools rather than sabotage tools. Okay, so I'm just going to draw another card on that and see what we get. So yeah, I've got the High Priestess here, which is excellent. So what I see here with the Seven of Swords, as I say, if you're taking your critical mind and the using the sword in a way to defend yourself, protect others, you're now taking that with you wherever you go, but you're using your intuition along with that. So it's not just a it's not just, it's a marriage between those parts in you that are both going to be really important to become, they are the tools of the Emperor. So let's look at what's in your near future. You got the Fool and the Page of Cups. The Fool is the first card of the major arcana, so it's the beginning, the leap in, requires faith, requires intuition, requires the knowledge that you can look after yourself and the people around you, because you're starting a new cycle. The Fool is entering this whole new part of their life, a new journey, a new trip, which, as I say, the Ten of Wands is pondering. So you're taking a lot with you in terms of growth, in terms of ideas, in terms of intuition. And one thing with the Fool is that they travel light. So therefore, it has to be carefully chosen baggage. I don't know if you can see this little bag that he's carrying with him, because it's, you don't know where you're going to end up or where you're going to land. So you don't want to have all this heavy baggage. It'd be very cumbersome. So taking with you the well-chosen ones, which is what I see here at the base, is you're taking, and with the Ten of Wands. Then you've got the Page of Cups. So part of this is, and I think it's because the Empress energy is on you, and the Emperor, as I said, is, wanting to be united with the Empress. So the Page of Cups in the near future is you, shyly, like a young schoolboy almost, or schoolgirl, beginning to move into the emotional arena again, and offering a sense of that spiritual union, which is two fish in the cups here. All right, I don't know if you can see that clearly. And then the Hierophant, and then you've got the Two of Pentacles. So being the Emperor, looking for the Empress, you're also building you're moving towards the Hierophant. So that's why this has to be well set up, where you are ready, you've grown enough, you've learned how to use your intuition and your mind, your thoughts in a really constructive way, because what you're looking for is the Hierophant, which is not only your higher truth, but I do believe you're looking for marriage here. You're looking for a solid, committed relationship. And you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is the Libra card. And Libras don't do well when they're out of balance. So with the solid, committed relationship, it helps you maintain a sense of equilibrium, where you're not constantly having to recreate your situation. You can actually have something solid here. And intuitively, as I say, you're moving towards the Empress that you can build on, because the Emperor is building an empire. Then you've got the Six of Wands in your subconscious. And this is an amazing card, because this is self-recognition. That's why it's in your subconscious. So you have already seen yourself. You see yourself currently even as, kind of victoriously emerging and riding towards your future with a sense of accomplishment, a sense of I'm ready to take on my future. And that shows, as I say, with the Ten of Wands, which is your guide, because you're taking with you all of your growth. And so it's the same with the Six of Wands. And it's you actually acknowledging and recognizing that, I've accomplished this. This is a success I'm bringing into the future. And therefore, with the laws of attraction, you're going to attract somebody that also acknowledges and recognizes that, not only in themselves, but in you. And because you recognize it in you, you can recognize it in somebody else too. Quite often we only see in others what we're capable of seeing in ourselves. The Seven of Cups is in your environment, so it's a new beginning for you. It's whimsical, it's fun, it's innocent, it's pure, it's exciting in a really playful kind of way, which Libra responds well to, because you're a very playful person. You're serious in that you want, as I say, marriage, and you want, because you're the Emperor, but you're also a very playful person. So that is unfolding in your environment. I'm just going to do another draw on that, and that is with the Lovers. So that's the kind of relationship I see you as the Page moving into. Now this connection is a soulmate connection. It's a very reciprocal, like I said, acknowledging in each other, and being able to play, being able to love each other freely in a very innocent kind of way, right? Okay, I'm just going to draw one more card on that. We've got the King of Swords there. So I think you've got a spirit guide with you because this is in your environment. I don't think it's somebody that is around now. I think it's a spirit guide. And they're showing up as the King of Swords. And as a spirit, I kind of see that King Arthurian power there with the Sword of Truth, right? Letting you know, yes, this is it. This innocence, this Seven of Cups, this Lovers in your environment, this is it for you. So they're giving their heads up kind of thing, right? And that's the Sword of Truth coming there. In a position of what you want, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. I'm just going to draw another card there. We've got the Knight of Swords. What can I say? In a position of what's above you is the Hangman, which is altering your perspective. So in a position of your hopes and fears, we're going to revisit that because I think those hopes and fears are coming from a place maybe still being protective, still feeling a bit, I want somebody that's stable, that's, grown up, that's got all this sort of, and I don't see that in the Lovers here for you. So like I said, it's in a place of what you might want. And then the Knight of Swords in a place of what you might want, where you're still seeing yourself as a warrior kind of thing, okay? So let's just see, because in a place that is actually your outcome, I've got the Hangman, which is really going to alter your perspective. So you may be changing what you think you want, is what I'm saying. All right, let's take a look at the Oracle that comes up, and we got Disruption. And I think that this perspective card, the Hangman, is going to disrupt what you think that you want. So that in your subconscious, I say you want the Six of Wands, but it's not a victorious battle that way. It's a victorious battle in terms of your own self-recognition. So there is a disruption in your thinking, and it's going to be caused by your own perceptions. And I want to explore that more, as I say, as we do the extended reading. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it at that for the reading, and we'll move into the extended reading. If, it's in the box below if you want. If not, I'll see you next week.